This is actually an old San Antonio school district, like shop welder.
Wow.
It looks beat up, but the inside of it is like better than. Cause I've had 2 or 3 of these in the past, and it's got a really clean inside.
What's making you get rid of it?
Oh, I bought it. I bought it a while ago, trying to set up a certain type of steel business, thinking I was going to be doing a lot, and then I ended up getting way more busy with cabinet work and not having really. So I have a smaller welder, a Miller welder that I do, and this is just taking up space at this point. Not that I love the welder. But
so you don't have any complaints about it?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, well, I can show you right now. So
yeah, I was going to see if I could run on it.
This is, yeah. It's set up. You can weld if you want.
Cool.
So this is what, these are bent. It was like it when I got it. I tried to weld this on when I first got it to help it out, but it doesn't really help it out that much.
It's just, I guess, a little stability.
It doesn't even, it's just harder to move around. All you'd have to do is literally just replace, maybe even just tack on a new bar and put new casters on it.
Okay.
The only other thing is this bolt that has been stripped out at some point, so it's harder. Like if you put all your weight on it here, it'll pull that out.
Oh.
It's so you can still use it to do this and stuff like that. But
yeah.
And I know in a previous email with another party, she asked if I could include a bottle. I had this small bottle back here.
Oh, okay.
Which y'all are welcome to if you want.
Is there anything sharp? Any tools over here?
You could probably step on. I mean, yes, probably.
Like nails, I guess, is the question.
I think it'd be okay.
Okay.
This regulator works, but the gauge is broken. I just know how to. I've just felt it out.
Yeah.
So I told her I'd include. She just, it wasn't in the original Craigslist ad. She just asked me if I got it. And I said you can have it if you want it, but it's fucked up.
Okay.
The amount, the tank volume gauge works, but it fell one time right on here, and it works, but you can't get the reading from it.
Okay.
So it's just the smaller one, obviously.
Yeah.
And right now,
this is just argon?
It's the mix. It's argon CO2 mix.
Oh, okay.
So are you a welder?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're well. I had this kind of set up.
Okay.
You want to put a bead on it. It's set up for relatively light gauge right now. I've never used this kind of machine.
Oh, I love these kinds.
Okay, cool. So
these are my favorites.
Yeah. You understand the high-low and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Settings chart.
Oh.
Well, I never had it.
What now?
Where the parameter chart. You pull up, on the newer welders, you pull up the door and how to set the welder up based on the size of steel.
Oh,
it's not there.
I don't know anything about that part.
A lot of newer welders, for inexperienced welders, it tells you, you look at a chart, it tells you what size wire you're using.
Oh!
Thickness.
Okay.
That's just the schematic.
Oh, and it's normally inside here?
It is on some of them.
On the newer ones?
It was on that, so I don't know. It fell off. That's an old one. The white faces, they're like early 80s.
Have you noticed a difference with not having the sponge? Like a lot of the MillerMatic 200s have that sponge.
Yeah. Oh no, that was on my other one. I'm sorry. I had another one. No, it's right there.
Oh,
Is that what
okay.
you're talking about?
Yeah.
Slides on.
Yeah, where I always
Keep it clean.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, yours is clip around. Nice.
It's like this slides.
Or I can.
There you go.
Oh man, okay, yeah, cool.
So I can't find another short piece of 1/2 inch, but here's a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. You're welcome to
Okay.
weld those together. So
Yeah.
I just got it grounded to the whole table so you can.
Yeah, I was wanting to sit there and see if I could do high and low.
Sure.
And then I was going to change around on
You
speeds.
do whatever you want. Like I said, I told her I've run it through its paces just for the fun of it, but I've never had to do a full project on a real high setting, so I can't attest to the super high. I just know it works.
Yeah, oh, this thing is going to get so much use.
Right.
It's, these are great.
They're the best. I mean, it's back before Miller started cutting their budgets, basically.
Yeah.
The last real big one.
Yeah, and this is actually what is being reverse engineered.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is the model for reverse engineering. So So.
Yeah, I mean, you look in that. I mean, it's the copper windings are like, 3/8 of an inch thick square.
See, I've never gotten to see the inside.
Yeah, they're just messed up casters are the really the only thing I've ever seen.
Cool. Kind of jumpy on me.
Does it feel like it's pushing away from you, or does it feel like it's eating up into like pulling away from the well?
I almost want to try turning it up a little.
Sure. Yeah, go to 65 or something like that.
Because I think my temperature is right. I think now it's like just the speed. Because it's still giving me the snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, right.
So.
The more it sounds like bacon, the better you are. That's the way I always think of it.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what you want.
Beautiful.
So yeah, the low part, which is what I use the most. That's what I'm saying. I haven't, in all honesty, on the high range, I haven't found that like butter setting yet.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that it can do that though means you can.
Low 4 and 45.
Yeah,
I gotta take a photo of that.
That's the money, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them like G spot right here.
Yeah, exactly.
So just don't even. You guys can almost leave it there.
Do whatever you want.
Wow, man. Yeah, this good call. So cheers. Let's see.
Yeah, go for it. The owner's manual for that machine will give you that parameters chart I'm talking about. So you can say, I'm welding 1/2 inch steel with this size wire, and it'll say, go power this.
Clink, clink, clink.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let me try it on. Okay, so I did it on high. That was cool. That was.
That's it, really.
Yeah, that was the.
I mean, you
fireworks show.
can't. I mean, so just so you know, like this gun setup, if you ever want to weld aluminum, it's got this right here for the spool gun.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you've ever welded aluminum, but
No.
you can't put it through this. It'll bind up. So you have to have these spool guns that spool out of. Like the wire is actually held in the gun.
Wow.
Quite uncomfortable. But so that's I guess where you plug in the. I've never done it on this machine. I just know it's there, and I think if you run. So if you run. Is it in here? I guess it's not. Anyways, if you run, what am I trying to say? Flux core.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to switch the polarity, and I know. Anyways, in this machine it might be on some of the other ones. But it's funny the subtle differences between the years of these machines. They all look almost the same. But the newer ones are. I had a later, like one of the last models before they stopped making them. I traded it for a motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I kept the whole because I always, in my opinion, like the older of it,
model is usually the better one, especially when you get into the generation.
Yeah, I do love the MillerMatics.
The MillerMatic 200 is, I mean, just so you know, versus like, you know, the machines you were referencing, like the 211, 212, 215s, 250s.
Yeah.
The 200 is highly regarded as like the best, toughest MIG welder ever made because it was the last model before they basically, in the early 90s, started telling their engineers to cut costs. So it's the last one with really, really thick copper windings. Everything is just kind of overbuilt in the machine. That's why I like it. That's why I had two at one point, because I like them.
Yeah.
And so, but at this point, I don't need them at all, and there's other things I can spend the money on.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
It's still a 200, same functions, everything. It's just it's about 15 years newer than that one. 10 to probably 10 years. Sorry.
Wow.
They made them for about 15 years, and it's like this one's one of the first ones, and the other one I had is one of the last ones.
Good. Can I get that as well?
I'll look into it.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, it works. It's got a new gun on it too.
I mean, I want to do just the same kind of playing around like I did with this.
Right. I mean, well, I'll check into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, December 18th is drawing really, really close,
Sure.
and so.